Wow.
He said it's spot on. It's market's white hot right now, and it's like that in Sacramento. It's like that another all across the country. A lot of deferred activity taking place now.
Right, people are wanting to buy, interest rates are low. Are you guys seeing prices hold their own or go up slowly or jump up? What are you guys seeing?
Brent, are you frozen?
I'm not frozen, I'm right here. I'm right here. Can you see me? You can see me? Wait. So, are you guys seeing prices, holding their own? Are you seeing them inch up? Or are you seeing them shoot up? What are you seeing with that market as far as, we know it's hot, we know it's a buyer's market. Are you seeing prices appreciation happening rapidly? What are you guys seeing there? Thoughts? Johnny?
I have all over the board.
You're seeing
I've
all.
got two that went into where I represented buyers, and we started really aggressively, and they each walked in with over 15,000 equity when it closed. So it appraised above purchase price, but we got it at a really low price. But then I have others where there were 9 offers, and then my listings. As long as they price it well, it's moving. It's like any other time. If they, but if they're just, I don't know. I think there's fewer listings, but there's also fewer overall buyers. So I think that's why, in my opinion, that's just what I'm saying.
So
And I have 5 new listings coming on.
Oh
since Friday.
My gosh. So when you get those all under contract, can you post in the Brent Gove team page where they're located in case you have a buyer and kind of let's all share it. Susan, Gary, Katie, Cindy, John, and there's a ton of people who we got 17 on now that aren't showing us your lovely faces. Post in the Brent Gove team, hey, I got a listing come on the market this Saturday in Loomis, in Newcastle, in Lincoln, where Folsom, El Dorado Hills. Tell us, because we want to help each other and share. Plus, it's great on marketing, so good.
Yeah, I'm doing a deal right now with Jen Sandus. Thank God. I'm so happy it's her that brought the buyer, because this is going to be a tricky one, and so. The other thing is I have a short sale opportunity, one of my listings. If anybody's willing to hang in there, or if you have somebody who would be open for a short sale, good deal on a house, it's in Cool.
Ah. Yes, she will let you participate in the short sale. I will hand you the gun. Anyways, and you can do the short sale. I hate them. I hate them the whole way. I still hate them. Yeah.
But I just think that's the only way we're going to get this one moved.
Since we're doing this, I have COVID-19. If anybody wants some, come over. I'll hug you. I'm just kidding. I don't have COVID-19. But I am anti-short sales. So I know that's a terrible thing. I just threw you under the bus. I just cannot deal with things that don't have a beginning and an end date.
I don't like it either. But I think it's the only way this one's going to sell.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Did you like the short sales when they closed and you got the money? I just want to know.
No, I did. I never liked them. I'm so glad. I don't miss the REOs. I'm so glad John Brophy moved to Arizona. I'll just say that publicly. This is recorded. Bye, John. Anyways, I'm tired of Kiss the Ring going there's Kiss My Ring. The REO people were so mistreated. Someone's echoing here. We got someone's mic on. I don't know whose mic that is. You gotta mute your mics, you guys. Somebody's mic. We're looking for you on the 17. You got him, Rob? Who
I don't
is
know
that?
who it is.
Somebody popped on.
No, she's muted.
So, how are we now? We better?
Elizabeth.
Yeah,
I
Elizabeth,
can't-
if you touch your phone, usually a mute button will come up if you touch the screen.
Rob, if you're there, can you
Yeah,
mute?
I cannot.
You
I don't have any
cannot
controls
either.
right now. I
What do I?
I
I don't
no.
know. Not looking at your phone.
Okay, I have no controls right now.
Yeah.
It's Zoom. It's
Well, how's that? Better? We good? Okay. Somehow I think we found the mute button. That is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get off the participants. I totally lost my train of thought. So, oh yeah, we were bagging on short sales and REOs. It was lots of fun. Okay, switch that subject. By the way, is that your new kitchen, your new house up in, where do you live? Like Alaska? You moved to the mountains, Krista. Where did you go? You live in Saskatchewan or, wait. There's, there's Anchorage. What are some of the, I can't even think of it. You live on the Kenai Peninsula? Where do you live?
Lebanon, Oregon.
Ah!
Way up there.
No, seriously, do you live in Meadow Vista, Colfax? Where do you live?
Meadow Vista, we live in the house that my husband's grandparents built.
Wow, that's a trip. They
On
built,
4 acres, literally where he grew up. And so he was raised on the property adjoining, and so he's home. He's like totally.
he's so happy. That's great. He's running naked through the woods. Just kidding. Tell him I said that. So the internet is good, surprisingly good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank God. We had to get like internet repeaters and boosters and everything.
Did
Yeah,
you?
it's okay.
Ah, it's looking good. Okay, so back to this hot market. So buyers there's not a ton of them, but they're there, right? Sellers, not a ton of them, but they're there. And obviously, so Krista, you got 5 coming on. Let me go around the horn here. Cindy, do you have any listings coming on? You got anything you're working on? Cindy Litzinger? Yes?
I muted her.
You're muted.
I muted her.
Oh, Rob muted you, Cindy. There we go.
There we go. I have a condo coming on, but I think we were in multiple offer situation this week with my clients too.
Ooh, it's aggressive.
Step up.
Where's your condo? Where's your condo coming on in? What city?
On San Juan. It's a great, beautiful condo. It'll go quick. She had listed it this spring and then she couldn't find any.
So you said it's on San Juan? See how quick she switched it to how great, beautiful is? This is code for it. It's in a sketch neighborhood. It's so beautiful though. It's so amazing. I'm just, you know.
But it's an awesome little.
Proud listing agent that you are. All right, good. Any idea on the price? Rough idea yet?
Yeah, probably 240.
240. So even the sketch neighborhoods, the prices are getting up there. That's awesome. We used to buy houses in there for.
Last time when it was up.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Okay, so Krista, you just took a bite, so I'm gonna go to you. You have 5 listings coming on. We'll save you. You're eating. John, you got any listings coming on in Folsom, El Dorado Hills?
Yeah, so Valerie, that's why Valerie's not on. She's at the photo shoot right now for one in Roseville. I'm horrible with addresses. I have to look them up. We got one in Roseville.
We don't need addresses. I'm looking for cities and price range.
Roseville 650. Another one in El Dorado Hills. There'll be I think around 800 in El Dorado Hills.
Perfect.
We have a fantastic house in Del Paso Heights coming on the market.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, no AC. Maybe a little bit. Probably go for 180.
That's awesome. And it's got, here's the best feature, it has security bars on all the windows, steel door, back door, you can't be kicked in. Very great.
Razor wire.
Quaint neighborhood. Awesome. Okay, and then Krista, you got 5 listings coming on. What cities in general price range? Because people may go, oh, I have someone for Del Paso Heights, like what Johnny just said, or the condo, or the $800,000 listing Johnny had in El Dorado Hills. Well, how about you, Krista? You're muted. There you go.
Yeah, I might have somebody for John and Valerie's Del Paso line.
There you go.
So I've got 2 coming on in Rancho Cordova. It's Cordova Heights. So it kind of like reminds you of Rosemont area a little bit. And those are they're great neighborhoods, great little houses, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And the prices are list prices $324 and $329.
Nice.
And then I've got a dollhouse coming on in Bold Roseville, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, adorable, like completely redone, $335.
Wow.
That has an indoor laundry room, family room, and living room.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna sell lickety split
I
fast.
might be interested in that one myself.
No, I want it. Don't call James.
Good.
I will give you
I don't know about it.
$1,000 cash if you don't call James. You call me.
I wanna be Brent Gove. I'll do 3,000 cash above.
4,000. All right.
And then, I've got one in North Highlands, kind of maybe similar to the one John and Valerie have coming on in Del Paso Heights. And, it is a major fixer-upper, but because she's a good friend and I love her, she doesn't wanna list below 260. I don't know if she can get 260, but I'm like, why not let her try?
Give it a shot.
Let
Yeah.
her try.
Yeah.
And then, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath.
Oh, that may do it for you, the 4th bedroom.
It could go. Yeah, it could
Yeah.
go. And it's a beautiful neighborhood actually in North Highlands. And then I got another one in Roseville, but let's see, it's not ready to list yet. Probably another week or two. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, like beautiful Wood Creek Oaks area on a cul-de-sac. And I think I can't remember what we said. It's in I think the low 4s, mid 4s.
Nice. That's all important stuff to know is we have buyers for each other like that. Seriously, that one in Roseville, if Stroop doesn't buy it, I'll buy it. That sounds great. I'm not kidding. I'm looking for a place.
Okay,
James's.
I'll work out with you guys.
Yeah.
Also, I do have one that's just sitting right now. It's listed for $2 million, but you guys, they'll move on price. So if you've got anybody, it's Rockwood Court in Granite Bay, and the price is negotiable. They just don't want to lower it yet.
Call Stroop on that one, 2 million. That's his. He can have that one. So awesome. Thank you for sharing. Cindy, I know you got some listings coming up. What cities, prices, what do you got rolling, potential listings in general price range?
I do, but we already have buyers lined up for all the listings.
So why even
yeah,
waste
we're
your
in
time? That's
One in
hilarious.
Granite Bay and a house in Granite Bay and then a condo in Citrus Heights, but
Wow.
I'm pretty sure we already have buyers for both of them.
You guys should double end a lot of your stuff too. I mean,
But hey, Krista, I'm really interested in your 400 Roseville one. I got a great buyer for that.
we need to help each other here. Why not, right? Anybody else have a listing coming on? Gary, Susan, Katie, and the other folks on this call. Anybody else got a listing they want to brag on? Alicia is on. Daniel. Anybody else? Melissa, Megan. This is your chance to let us know what you got coming on.
It's Melissa here.
Hey.
Hey, first, before I tell you about my listing coming up, I have to give a huge shout out to Valerie, who's not even on the call, but John, you can take it, because I was exposed to the coronavirus. Thankfully, I did not actually get sick, but I had to quarantine in my room for a very long time, and Valerie showed my buyer's properties for me, so I just wanted to say a huge thank you.
So they made you quarantine. Hold on. They do that reverse trace stuff, and they said you're exposed. You have to go not only in your house, you have to go hang out in your room.
Well, I stayed in my room because I wanted to keep Rich away from him, who has been busy out of his ever-living mind. And we also closed on a house last week ourselves. So we just had so much going on that I said, I'm staying away from all of you so you can continue your lives, especially Rich. And but I got my negative test back and I have entered back into society. So, but
Now-
I just wanted to say big thanks to Valerie for helping me out.
See?
That was fine.
Feel the love. We help each other, man. Call each other, love each other. We all need the support. That is awesome. Okay, so next I want to go. I told Cindy I would go back to her. I'm curious. You had 12 offers you went up against. Was there anything else you did besides the $21,000, which is huge? I mean, obviously, giving them, that's getting wood on the ball, as they say. But is there anything else you did that played into you winning that, or was it just the 21 grand?
Yes, there was actually a lot of factors went into me winning that offer. First off, I knew going into it there was already 4 offers within a couple of hours on the market. So after we viewed it, I sent my buyer around the neighborhood to meet some of the neighbors that were out, because it was about 7 o'clock at night by the time we finally got our showing appointment time. And come to find out, just randomly, one of the neighbors' husband had a mutual friend really crazy story. So we were able to write a really great letter and relating to people in the neighborhood. And also my client works for the county of Sac. We found out the sellers work for the city of Sac. So just connecting with them in every which way. And they over pretty much did this house. So I was able to speak about the products that they put in it to let them know that I was, happy with the quality of work they did. Second thing I did is I called actually Chicago Title and I talked to I was talking to Heather and I was like, hey Heather, I need you really quickly to give me some escrow costs because I want to see instead of going up in price, if I could pay for some escrow costs because I know other buyers weren't doing that. And it happened to be Heather was doing that sheets for the seller, which I didn't know. So we kind of, I said, Heather, can you put in a good word for me? And she goes, no, I can't. It's against our rules, but she could call and ask about you and I could give good words from you. So that was really some help from title. And then we were able to come in paying for the, instead of going over a purchase price, besides what we already did, we were able to pay for the seller's escrow. We were able to split title and, not title insurance, county and city transfer tax 50-50 to give a little more money net for them. We did that. We also pretty much, just asked them exactly what they're looking for. And I stayed on the phone as she was negotiating it. And as she was telling me things, I was writing the addendum. And before we got off the phone, I already had it signed it back to her. And she's like, are you kidding me? It's been 2 seconds. I'm fighting for this. I want you to know. So as you were telling me this, I was drafting the addendum and having my buyer sign it. So, showing the integrity that we have in this was really, really important.
Yeah, I mean, as a listing agents, and I think Krista, you and John, I know John and Valerie literally last year sold 50 plus listings each, so 50 to 60. So they're used to talking to buyers agents all the time. And Krista, you do a ton of listings. How important is it to you, the two of you, and finding an agent like Cindy who's just Johnny on the spot, or Jenny on the spot, or in this case Cindy on the spot, and just getting it done, telling you to really know that they want to work with you. How important was that to you? We'll start with John. How important was that to you to know they wanted it and they were responsive, they were listening? How important?
Totally important. Like that would have blown my mind. I've never seen that, Cindy, where I'm talking to them and all of a sudden there's a freaking addendum in my inbox. Like that's unreal, right? And it just speaks volumes about the agent that's willing to go and do those types of things. So I would totally told my clients, even if you were not the best offer, I said, hey, you're gonna want to go with these people. They will close on the deal. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let's move to the top.
That's beautiful. So you ever had choices, John, where there were multiple offers and all things were kind of equal? Then it gets down to, as a listing agent, you go, this agent was good. This one seems to be new, but this one, wow. And I'm going to recommend, all things being equal, you go this way. Did you ever do that as a listing agent?
Absolutely, because on paper everything may be equal, but in reality, the buyer's profile may not be equal. The agent may not be that experienced, may not know what they're doing. The lender may not be equal. So it's very important to, if you're representing the buyer, to highlight the differences in your own strengths, which is exactly what Cindy was doing.
Did you ever have an agent question you and Valerie on why you priced it that way or why you did that, and kind of challenge you on the phone a little bit? Have you ever had that experience yet?
Yeah.
How do you like that as a listing agent? You're like, oh, I'm going to fight hard for them to get the deal, or you're like, I'll take anyone but this agent, right?
I just don't understand why they bring it up. Like it's a done deal at this point. Like if you don't like the price, come with the price that makes sense for you. Like don't beat me down on the price.
They go, are you new? Do you even work around here? I've heard this stuff, no, I'm not new. And yeah, hey, I get this guy, James Stroop, he does all the appraisals. Blame him, not me. But I'm just kidding. But Krista, how about you? How important was it when you found a buyer's agent who was pleasant, friendly, jumping on it? They're very communicative, whether it's text or email or on the phone. How important is that to you as someone who's had a lot of listings?
To me, likability is the number one factor for me personally. Because if you're likable, we can get through anything. And if you're willing to just, the communication, of course. Everything John hit on, superior. And definitely, especially in this trust that, yeah, I agree.
Beautiful.
If
So-
they challenge you, yeah, that's a major turn off.
So if you're watching Alicia Wright, and I see you on here, and Daniel and Elizabeth and Gary and Katie and Megan Gonzalez and Missy Taylor and Susan, you're all on here. This is great. By the way, can you guys still see me at all? I don't know. I have a different screen up. Can you guys see me?
Yeah, I see you.
All right. I was just curious. And what happens when I did that? I completely blanked out my screen.
You good?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if they
Oh,
could
okay.
see me. I had a huge
It
shot.
doesn't change for them.
But this is what's great about this meeting is you're hearing from veteran listing agents on what it is they like. And they like friendly, good energy. Hey, if you pick me, I promise you, you're gonna have, just say it. You're gonna have the greatest escrow you've ever had, because you say jump, I say how high. You know, I am gonna smile and love you and be the most amazing agent. Just give me a chance. Like, I'm not really trying to give that, because people don't say that. Like, well, I don't want to beg. I do. I'm a talented beggar. I hate losing. So I'm going to do everything smart I can do. Write the letter. Cindy wrote the letter. You found out how much do we need to go. Get up 21,000. Title fees. Let's pay some of these fees. Other agents don't normally pay fees. They're like, oh my gosh, you're paying half my escrow fee? It's not a big deal. It's $600. But you can give them $600 more. 600 bucks. They're paying half of my escrow fee. Nobody does this. What's better, $600 more purchase price, or half the escrow fee, or the entire escrow fee, $1,200, or you give them $1,200. They go, yeah, they want $1,200. So okay, like, oh my gosh, you guys, buyers never do this. They're paying your entire escrow fee. You get how this works? And trust me, I say this to my sellers, and I can steer them to a Cindy or a Katie or a Gary Ormsby, because I like the agent, and I'm never doing it in their best behalf, but I'm helping them say, A, I love Gary Ormsby. He's an amazing guy. B, his price is right there with everyone else, and C, they're paying your entire escrow fee. Nobody does this. And so I'm lobbying because I want to get an escrow with Gary. I've had other people that had a really strong offer and they were very confrontative, and you better present my offer in 3 hours. And if you don't, I better see a signature from your seller on why they did. I want to know that you presented my offer. I want a signature on the rejection letter. And they start barking at me like that. I go, you're a pain in the neck. Now I can't imagine what you'd be like in escrow. So do not do that stuff. You'd be shocked, right? I mean, we all seen this. It's unbelievable. So be smart, be pleasant, be likable, listen, ask lots of questions. Sometimes when you feel lost, you just go, Katie, let me ask you a question. Let me just bottom line it. What do I got to do to get this? My clients want this so bad. They're losing sleep. They have an ulcer. This is their dream home. They want to live their families here. Just tell me, what do I got to do? And they'll say, well, I can't tell you. It's not fair to the other agents. I go, would you do me a favor and call your sellers and ask them? Because I know they just want the best price and the best terms. And I want to give you the best price and the best terms. But I'm afraid we're falling short. We're willing to do more. We just don't know what to do. Would you be willing to call your sellers and ask them if they'd be willing to tell us how to beat your best offer so they can have even more? And then imagine, no, I won't call my sellers and do that. So you could do it with a smile. You can get away with murder with a smile on your face. And so you got to be really careful. Those are some but that's when you're stuck and you don't know what to do. And I remember, you guys have heard me tell the story. I had a really good agent who represents Sacramento Kings do that to me one time, and I did not want him to get the deal. I wanted one of my agents to get the deal. And so he's like, what do I got to do, man? Just bottom line, where do I got to be? And so I told him. Fortunately, his client did not go up that high and do that. But I mean, he really, for me, I mean, he said the magic words. What do I got to do to win this thing? Come on, man. Let's just cut past all the little games. What do we have to do to win? Tell me. And I did. So you could do that rude and you could do it nice. It's a bit of an artwork. We all agree, right? Okay. So what we're going to do is shift gears here a little bit and talk about who has seen where interest rates are this week. Anybody seen what's going on there? The world of interest rates. Come on, someone's talked to a mortgage broker. Anybody? Nobody. None of you have talked to a mortgage broker. Well, I have, and interest rates are up over 3 now, with no points. And so if you drop down into the 2s, you can pay a point and stuff. So, and it depends upon down payment, FICO scores, all that. Now, if someone's got really good FICO scores and a good down payment, they can still get down into the high 2s. But again, people love to hear about interest rates. This is free money. You buy a house now, you'll own it in 30 years. Talk to anyone in their 20s, any of those millennials, buy a house. That house for $335, when you own it in your 50s, it didn't matter whether you paid $300 or $360 or $335. Does not matter whether it's $335, $360. You own it in your 50s, and it's worth whatever it's worth in your 50s. Because 24 years ago when I started, we were selling homes for 60, 70, 80,000. And the ones that drifted up to 88, 95, people were outraged over. Who would pay this? That's a ridiculous price, $88,000, 95. They were like irritated, like these stupid Bay Area buyers coming into town with all their money, paying $88,000. It didn't matter whether you paid 95. Honestly, 24 years ago, if your son, your daughter, or you bought a house for 88 or 95, did it matter whether it was 78, 88, or 98? Does not matter. 30 years will fly by. And in 30 years, you'll be X old, and you can use that on the millennials and get them to buy a house and just say, let me give you a financial plan that's better than any financial planner will ever give you. Just buy 2 or 3 homes and pay them off by the time you're in your 50s. You'll be wealthy. You'll be doing so good. Because if you're like, well, do I buy these stocks? Do I buy these mutual funds? Do I start my 401k? And you have all this other stuff, that's like this. But I'm telling you, when you own homes and the rents are now coming in at $4,000 and $5,000 a month for those homes, that little 335 will be $4,000 a month to $5,000 a month in 30 years. You got 2 of those. That's $8,000 to $10,000 a month cash flow without eroding the value.
You're frozen.
Am I frozen? Am I still frozen?
Okay, you're back.
There we go. I'm back. I don't know why I'm freezing today. It's weird.
And Krista has a question whenever you can.
Krista, you had a question. Go ahead.
But it's on a different train of thought, is that okay?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. I also have some thoughts about it, but I'm happy to share those. But I'm just curious, if I were a brand new agent in this climate, I would be very interested to know, like, what do I do right now for lead generation? Because when I started, I was doing 2 open houses a week in, week out, and that's really difficult right now. Maybe
Right.
I can even do an open house, and how you would even do it is very, very challenging. So what are you seeing? And I have some thoughts that I would be happy to share, but I'm just curious because I think when I were new, it would have been discouraging for me to hear, even though I'm happy for other people, things down, or I've got to, when you're still trying to ramp up. And so I think it could fill some people with courage and hope to know here's some practical things you could do to build your client base.
I love it. So number 1, I joined Women's Council of Realtors, ARIA, NAREP. Go to the marketing meeting for Placer County, although they probably do it on Zoom right now. I would go to Chamber of Commerce meetings on Zoom. I would meet people. I would have a schedule. I would get KV Core up and running, and I would start. When it pings in, boom, here's the lead. You call it within 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I mean, you got to be like ADD, and you call them quickly, and you get swinging the bat. Hey, can I help you? I saw you're checking on this, and just massive action creates results. And then you hit them high, you hit them low, you go over, under, through. You ask people. You say, I'm going to ask. Start with 5 people a day. Call 5 anybody. Do you know anyone who's thinking about buying or selling? You're my friend. I have a goal to sell 3 homes this month. And you probably don't, but I'm just checking in. Nope. All right, thanks, bye. Next person. Yeah, I know 2 people. My best friends, and it's what they're about putting their home on the market. Can you put a good word in for me? I'd love to tell them I'll do an appraisal for them. They can call their bank and pay $500, $400 or $500. I will do it no charge. I'm an absolute expert. My partner, Cindy Silva, my partner, Krista Proctor, my partner, John Jennings, Brent Gove, whoever you want to say, and get some help. We'll help you with it. We'll appraise your home, no charge. And that way, when you put it on the market, you know you've got it on at the right price. You can get one. I've already got an opinion. You need two. Trust me. What if that person's wrong by 30 grand? They put it on the market. It sells the first week in full price or 5 grand over. You think they're a genius. The truth is they cost you $25,000. The truth is they're anything but a genius. And so you just got to get scrappy. 5 a day, 25 a week, 100 a month. You cannot talk to 100 people a month with joy in your heart and love and just, hey, how are you? How you been? Hey, let me tell you why I called Cindy. I have a goal to sell 3 homes this month. You know I'm in real estate. I just want to see, you don't happen to have any coworkers, neighbors, family, friends, anyone thinking about either buying or listing their home and moving. Do you know anyone like that? Oh, you don't? All right, thanks. You could do that. You may not be willing to do it, but you could. In fact, you could do it 10, 15, 20 times a day. In fact, if you're brand new here, you could start selling 5 and 10 homes a month. The reason you won't sell 5 or 10 homes a month is it's not even a thought on your brain, and you cannot hit a goal you do not have, and you'll never hit a target you can't see. So you gotta think bigger. The only thing's the one that you put over you. Right now is a great time to do real estate. The problem is you never call anybody. You literally don't call anybody every day. You do nothing, and if you do nothing, you get nothing. So come up with a plan. And do it, you know, don't be a wandering generality, be meaningful specific. Leave here and fill out a plan of action. Get that yellow notepad and go what you're gonna do and live by your calendar, not your emotion. I don't feel like it today. Who gives a rip? That's what children say. That's what Dad, I didn't feel like mowing the lawn. I didn't mow the lawn. No. I didn't feel like cleaning my room. Stop living by your emotions. I mean, when you really figure out when you can harness your emotions and let them, like you're upset emotionally, you can go out there and do great things by harnessing that. But when you let that upset emotionally drag you down and not lift you up, it can pull you under or catapult you over. You need to be able to catapult you over. You need to harness your happy, good. Go slay the dragon for your husband or your wife, if you have one. If you don't, for your kids, if you're single, for life, to be able to give more. We were able to give lots these past few weeks to different causes and needs. I remember in the old times, I was like, sorry, don't have the money, good luck, hope it works out. We're able to do like in the thousands and to be able to help people who had real needs. And so I just want to, I don't know if that was helpful, Krista, but did that kind of hit the nail on the head or?
That was so helpful. I took a ton of notes.
All right.
Which I think that's the other thing, like we can always learn something and we have to always be open and learning and taking action on it. I love that. One thing I was gonna just kind of float out there is I think people really do want to know, the average person wants to know what you know, we're all in this industry, so they wanna know what's happening with real estate. We talk about it every week here, like the conversation we just had. I think people would love to be in on a conversation like that, so I wanna raise my hand to volunteer, and I don't know if, you know, Cindy or John or Brent, if anybody else would wanna be part of it, we could put together a little 1-hour conversation on what's going on with real estate, and I think it would attract investors, buyers, and sellers, and then everybody on the team who wants to, that would give you a reason to pick up that phone, say, hey, our team is having a, well, I don't know, 1-hour clinic on what's happening in the real estate market right now, and we could just, and then that's a way to generate leads. You then follow up with all the people that you had in attendance, you know, that's just one idea, and it would take like an hour out of all of our time, that's it.
Yeah.
How we leverage each other's experience. The other thought I was having is I was in a class once and someone told me to post this, and I was a newbie. I wasn't training anyone, but we're all training each other. So they said, post this right now on Facebook, and I did. It was like, hey, I'm training some fellow agents on how to appraise property values. If you would be willing to let us use your address to practice on, please just, you know, private message me or post your address right here so we can use it to practice. And then I got like 10 property addresses in about 1 hour that I could then run CMAs on and just start the conversation.
Yep, and chances are some of those are actually thinking about moving. That's why they're curious, right? So beautiful. Love it.
I wanted to just offer, one thing that I've been doing, is circle calling around just solds. And I'm trying to, reach like 100 conversations a week. And if anybody wants to join me in the office, to see what I'm doing, I'd love to help if people don't understand like a dialer and how that all works.
Wow, are you getting some results from that, Susan? Are you getting some bites?
I just started, this week, I've had, I think, 50 calls this week and I have 4 leads from it.
There you go. Massive action creates results. So you can sit home and go, I can't do open houses, I'm froze, you know, I'm not good with internet leads. Well, there's picking up the phone and calling people. And there's a whole other thing I didn't talk about, circle calling. Let's say you pick a farm, like I wanna be in Natomas, in around the lakes, cause the prices up there are 500 to 800,000 a house. That's where I wanna sell. Or the Promontory by Folsom and El Dorado Hills, or Serrano, or wherever. And then let's say Nick Sadek sells a house, or Cindy Silva sells a house. You call it around it and say, one of my colleagues, we just sold a house. Nick Sadek's our colleague in real estate, right? Just want you know, there's a house that just sold in your neighborhood for $1.7 million. It's smaller than yours. It's not as nice. I just thought you'd want to know that, you know, whatever. It doesn't even matter what you say, it just matters that you say something. And if you're thinking about, you know, putting your home on the market anytime in the next year or two, I'd be happy to appraise it for you. I'm trained as an appraiser, because you are. If you've all looked at properties, you're trained, right? And just say, I'd be happy to do an appraisal for you. You can call your bank, they'll charge you $450. I will do it and charge them. Mine's better than the banks, because the bank's looking back half a year. I do that, but I also go, but where's the market now? It could jump 20, 30, 40, 50,000 in a month. So mine will be more accurate as to the value than an actual appraisal you would pay for. And so you're just getting out there and put yourself in the path of progress. Put yourself out there in front of potential consumers. And the sky's the limit. You can blow your business up in the next 30 days. And you'll never be the same. You'll never be the same. You just, you're 30 days away from being an absolute leader in the real estate community and having self-confidence. Like, I got this. I know what to do. And then you get on a roll, and then you get, of course, what I need in my book, you know, you get momentum. And once you have momentum, everything you touch turns to gold. It's like you go on every, you get them. You write offers, you open to 12 people, you get them. You're just on a roll. Now here's the mean, cruel trick of real estate. When you need a home and you have nothing in escrow, it's really hard to get. Somehow the real estate world finds out, and it's actually difficult to get a sale when you don't have any, but when you have them, it just comes to you from all angles, and it's fun and rewarding. So I love this. I love the interaction today and the questions. Krista, thank you for bringing it back, stopping the train, switching gears. I see you, Cindy, and I'm gonna come to you. Just coming out of the blue, like, yeah, what about new agents? That's great. We all got all these listings and we're sharing, and there's value in that. But what would you do? Thank you. And Gary Ornsby, or you know, Susan, you just chipped in. Melissa, Megan Gonzalez. There's a bunch of other people here. 17 of us. Chime in. And go. What about this? Because I'm sure a lot of you are grateful that Krista stopped the train and took us off in that direction. Cindy, go ahead.
Another thing for new agents, or even current agents, is you guys always take advantage of the holidays coming up. 4th of July is coming up. So, you know, for my top 50, I'm mailing out little flags and magnets. I stole Cindy's idea of making a magnet, and some 4th of July candy and stuff. But you guys, to also go out there and prospect, I've seen a lot of agents do it where they go and buy the flags and attach their business cards to it, and they just go drop it off on people's doorsteps, just to, you know, show pride in neighborhoods. So that's something you guys could do. And I just, you know, I ordered my flags off Oriental Trading. They were super cheap. They were only like, I think 20 cents each. And I know like the dollar store, 99-cent store, so like 8 packs for $1. So it's very inexpensive to do it. And you could just go around to neighborhoods and say, you know, make it as a festive thing. Hey, just wanted to wish you, you know, a happy 4th of July. I attached my card. If there's anything I could do to help you with the real estate needs, reach out to me. But it's another way when you can't do open houses right now.
Beautiful. I love it. Another way to farm and to get out in the community and have some fun, get some exercise. Love it. Was that orientaltrading.com or? Yes. Thumbs up. Okay, good. Or the 99-cent store. Go and do some. I love it. Couple things. I want to wrap it up a little bit early today, but I want to celebrate with you. EXPA stock, man. EXPA, 1580 a share. Now, something interesting I want to show you is this. This is super cool. Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, I have it in my other picture. Sorry, wrong pack. So there it is. So this is March 18th. We were trading just a few months ago. It's $7 a share. Today we're at $15 a share. So the company is now worth over $1 billion. Now here's something cool. May 12th, 2014, 6 years ago, the stock was trading at 29 cents a share. May 12th, 2014. And then today, to be trading where it is, it was a penny stock, and the company back in 2014 had like 400 agents. Today, it's $1 billion NASDAQ tech giant. We've all been a part of that. And I was on the phone this morning with Michael Valdez at 7 a.m. with major franchise owners from South America, begging him to let them into EXP, to launch EXP. They run the #1 television show on real estate in South Africa, and then their guest on there is like a Katie Couric or a Matt Lauer, or the new guy who's on there, David, whatever his face is. So he's like the most popular, and they're begging us, please take us. And he's like, well, I got choices, but we're opening 5 countries in the next 5 months. And actually know all 5 countries. And I wrote them down. I was going to share them with you through interviews. And Brent, make sure you don't tell people the names of those 5 countries. I want to tell you one of them in particular. I've always said I'm never traveling international to do EXP. We'll just do Zooms. But I'm going to this country. I'm going to hang out, and it's a fun vacation spot they're opening. So I think I'm glitching, but I think I'm back. So it's pretty exciting to see what the stock's doing. So make sure you acquire it as much as you can. Do the set it and forget it. I know a lot of you have acquired a lot of stock, and as the years go by, that will be a part of your retirement. It's going to be pretty doggone exciting. The other thing is, I'm going to throw this on James and Rob live without any forewarning. And they love this. James, you should get a little nervous. As you know, we're doing our first team meeting with Skin On July 9th. So July 9th, and we're doing it here at the office. If we have over 20, and I think we'll have 40. If we have over 20, everyone's got to wear a mask. And it keeps freaking me out of thinking of 30 or 40 of you wearing masks. It just, I don't know, it won't be the same. But I'm like, well, we'll do it. I'm going to have it catered. There'll be food and drink. We're going to have music. We'll make it fun. I miss you guys. So what I'm thinking about doing, and it came to me like 2 minutes ago, and I'm saying, well, it just is what it is. What do you think if we switched it to my house, my new house I bought, and my backyard? It's like a tropical oasis waterfall, and we could do like this tropical theme. And James, give me the thumbs up. Yes, Rob,
Totally.
give me the thumbs up.
Double thumbs
Because
up.
I'm not going to make you wear a mask.
And
If
I'll
you
bring the
wanna wear a
food.
mask, you wear a
I'll
mask.
bring the food.
Should we wear bathing suits?
Yeah, you can come. We'll make it a pool party. We'll throw James in the deep end, jump on him like a raft. It'll be so much fun. We'll ride the USS James. We'll ride him and fire up that engine. Take a whole ride around the pool. But and then we could actually go over to James's house when it's all over and maybe have brownies and coffee, dessert. We'll do like a what's that called? A progressive?
Yeah.
We'll do a progressive team meeting. We'll do
That's
most
awesome.
of it at my house, but then when at like 10 to 11, we'll go over to James's house. And can we do that, James? I'm volunteering your house.
Sounds great.
Coffee and brownies or donuts or pastries or something, and we'll make it good. We're not going to just go buy boxed donuts. We're going to make it like really fun. The food will be great.
Now it's not next week. It's on the 9th.
It's
right?
on 2 weeks from today, July 9th, at my house. We'll send you an invitation with the address and all that. And if you know the story, and most of you do, I went to visit James, and I go, "Wow, this is so cool." End of a quarter 11. And he goes, "You should buy the 2-story right there. It's available." So I went and bought it that day, and now we're neighbors. So I.
The words are very important in this.
What?
One is available.
Yeah, that means go buy it, Gove. Isn't that not what it means to everybody? And so we are now neighbors. I asked Mitchell this morning, I was bringing the trash cans in, and he just drove up. I go, 8 a.m., what are you doing up? He goes, "I'm just getting home." I go, exactly. That sounds like Mitchell's true. He's 23. He can stay out all night. But he looked a little wore out too there, James. But I go, "Do you ever think we'd be neighbors, the Stroops and the Goats?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, totally." I go, "Really?" Because I didn't, but we are now. It's great. It's like living next to 7-Eleven. You need milk, eggs, whatever, butter. It's there. You don't have to drive. I go to that. No, I'm not even kidding. I just give them hundreds of dollars to.
7-Eleven for me. That's for you. That's your.
They've never borrowed anything from me. I'm at least 20 plus. Do you have some forks? Do you have some paper plates? We're out of paper plates. Do you have the Goves? We are snowballs headed down a Swiss Alpine mountain, and I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna have fun doing it. And so, but whatever we need, we get from the Stroops. It's awesome. I buy stuff and replace it. Do I not, James?
Yes, you're very good. So that's a great idea, Brent. We were talking about this.
I've been stressed out over this thing, and I don't want to be stressed out. Should be a positive, fun thing. So July 9th, my house, we'll get you all the address, and then we'll do a progressive. We'll end at James' house, 11. If you could stick around, maybe if you guys could plan on 10 to 11:30 that day, a little bit longer for the team. Let's just be together. I miss you guys. I need to give you a COVID-19 hug, a kiss on the cheek. I don't know, but it'll be fun. So if you're not comfortable being hugged, just go Air 5, because I know people have different degrees of comfortableness. So, all right, you guys, that's it for today. Love you all.